So I was going to do a video on the weirdness that's happening with Sidney Powell right now, a lawyer who was originally on the Trump legal team, or maybe not. She's still doing her own thing, and something about a Kraken, and I don't know what's going on right now. Listen, she has a very long track record of doing very good work, but this entire situation is developing right now, and we're right smack dab in the middle of it, and I don't want to give a hot take that's not going to age well, because right now everybody's just shouting from the rooftops that she's fucking crazy, but we don't have any information right now. And I don't know, based on her track record, she has done good work in the past, so I'm not going to write her off as somebody who's fucking a lunatic right now. So, but who I can cast off as lunatics is the Hollywood elites, and I have a very long history on this channel of shitting on people who, well, love to tell you how to vote, why you should vote that way, and calling you racist if you don't vote that way. And, you know, the reaction to Don Jr., President Trump's oldest son, getting the coof, which, well, the old man beat a fucking not that long ago, so he's going to have access to similar type of doctors, and his girlfriend beat it earlier in the summer and he didn't manage to get it. So as far as we know right now, he's doing exceptionally well, not showing, as of Friday, he was not showing any symptoms. He just tested positive. So it's tough really to say what the fuck is actually going on with him. But yeah, if we take a look at the response here, I just wanted to do a nice little cheery video where we can shit on some people who think that they're a lot smarter than they actually are, because it's all of your regular hot take people like Bette Midler, which, you know what? In the age of Twitter, thank God for some people, because, well, thank God for Twitter, because otherwise some people would just be totally fucking irrelevant. You can go back to those bathhouses, you old bitch. Jimmy Kimmel, a man who hasn't been funny since he stopped doing blackface, right? Ron Perlman, a man who looks like the embodiment of the Easter Island statues if they grew arms and a leg. And George Takei hasn't been relevant since the 70s, so what the fuck's the point? Piled on with insults and snark after news broke late Friday that President Trump's eldest son tested positive for coronavirus. A spokesperson reportedly said that Don Jr. has no symptoms and is isolating and following relevant medical guidelines. He should have wore a mask. Well, guess what? Masks don't protect you. They're apparently supposed to protect everybody else, apparently. The jury's still out on that. But unless you're one of the Alphabet Soup Network people, then masks work 100% of the time. And if you don't do it, you will kill grandma, unless you're out at a protest. Whatever. That's just rehashing old ground again. Anyways, let's run down the list of nobodies here who were just, about a week ago calling for unity. You remember that? ABC's late night host, Jimmy Kimmel, who recently interviewed former President Barack Obama, I don't know why that's terribly relevant, quipped that I guess his father finally hugged him. That's the funniest thing you could think of. Listen, back in the Man Show days, back when he would host with, wasn't that Adam Carolla? Yeah. Jimmy Kimmel used to be alright. He used to be edgy, but that's what happens when you fucking sell out, I guess. Actor Michael Rappaport, fuck you, called the news a pleasant surprise. Michael Rappaport is walking garbage, and another person I just have never actually found funny whatsoever, and somebody who is on the periphery of being a celebrity, to be completely honest. He went on to say shit that's even worse. Daddy's little accident has corona. Don Jr., you filthy infectious pig, damn. The best is yet to come. Wow, what a pleasant surprise on Friday. Just hateful, evil people. Bette Midler tweeted, thugs and prayers, baby. While comedian Randy Rainbow, who the fuck is that, posted, get well soon, COVID-19. Just reusing their old fucking tweets. Jesus, these people just don't have a sense of humor. They're just hateful. Grammy Award winning singer Diane Warren, I don't know who that is. And actress Kirsten Johnson, again, also expressed sympathy for the coronavirus, yes. COVID tasted positive for Don Trump Jr. Poor COVID. It's funny because they like to accuse the right of politicizing the violence. Or not the violence, the virus. See how synonymous the left and violence becomes. Anyways, yeah, they say that, the right, you're telling people not to wear masks. It was your own fucking Lord and Savior Anthony Fauci who was telling people not to wear masks earlier in the summer, by the way. I'll preface that. But yeah, as soon as it's one of their own, if somebody catches the coof over there, they are all, sheltering them, making sure that they're all happy and safe and saying great words of prayer. But as soon as it's anybody who's right of Stalin, they're just going to accuse them of being the worst people on earth and, wishing for their death. But joke's on you, COVID's not deadly. Some celebrities, including George Takei and Ron Perlman, were really stretching that use of the word celebrity and made references to cocaine in their insults. I guess Coke doesn't stop COVID, Junior. Honestly, what's the most relevant thing George Takei's been known for in, the past few decades? Being really gay on the Stern Show? Whatever. Well, I guess we're about to find out if cocaine cure... Did they all just take from the same fucking joke pile? Like, do they all just put their hands in the Che Guevara beret and just pull out a word and make the same fucking tweet over and over again? And whoever Kirk Avocado is, I know it's not that, but still. Oh, Mike Birbiglia. Jesus fucking Christ. If you've ever wanted to fall asleep before, just put on his special. Tweeted and then deleted. Oh, what a bitch. Don Jr. tests negative for having a soul. Unity, people. Unity. It just continues to go on to be just mean-spirited and not funny in the least bit. Like I said, I'd give props for early career Jimmy Kimmel. Oh, even when he was the sidekick on Win Ben Stein's Money. There you go. There's a reference. And since then, oh my God. That's what happens, I guess, when you sell out. That's what happens. That's what happens. That's what happens when you fucking sell your soul, I guess, for just a couple of those mainstream money bucks. I don't know if you guys take this shit seriously, but it's just another instance of this media chasing the bag, and that's about it. And when I say media, I mean everything at this point. It's just all fucking cancer. All your mainstream sources, your ABC, your alphabet networks, and then Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. Like, okay, here, I just did a refresh of my personal page, which I used to watch all my YouTube videos. I just did a total wipe. I just wanted to see what the fuck was going to happen. Got rid of the old history, got rid of the search history, and what comes up. I urge you guys to do this. Just try it yourself. Everything that comes up is just whatever you're subscribed to, but if you swing past that on your homepage there, all of a sudden, you're just going to come up with who pays the most to be on YouTube. Not trying to be a conspiracy theorist when it comes to this, but it's just all NBC Seth Meyers clips. I think he's on NBC. I don't know. I just scroll past them because there's nothing intelligent that comes out of his mouth. And yeah, CNN, just a bunch of slander stuff based on whatever your other history would be as well. But it's all of these mainstream sources, and it's just conditioning you to, second guess your thoughts, reimagine the truth in their image. Hateful, spiteful people. And if you're true to your convictions, this just won't shake you. I would think that this is funny if it wasn't just so sad that they all have so much hate in their heart. That's why I didn't buy those calls for unity for a second and was very vociferous in voicing my opposition to that because, there is nothing but hatred coming from the other side. And you know what, like I've said a bunch of times, regardless of the results of this election, once it comes out that, a proper audit and everything's been taking place, not like, the latter day findings, what were happening in Wisconsin. And I'm glad George is going to go down there and do a actual audit this time and not just this all looks good. Once we find out what actually fucking went down, if Biden's the winner at the end of the day, he's the fucking winner at the end of the day. Whatever. Politics don't run my life. You know what does? Being a good person and not wishing death on somebody because they happen to vote a different direction than you do. Anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the day here. And hopefully you take solace in doing something good for people out there and not wasting your time on social media platforms and just spreading hate. The people that I interact with on this channel for sure are good people and wouldn't have it any other way, to be completely honest. Anyways, guys, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut. Get after it. Take care, everyone.